that Senator Mohamed Chute is at the commission.
Disbanded like yesterday, not today.
Following increasing media inquiries, the commission wishes to confirm that Senator Mohamed Chute is at the commission for the purpose of a statement recording and interview by investigators, and this is in relation to an ongoing investigation that involves loss of public funds, and the senator is implicated as one of the suspects. The senator is at the commission after the commission ordered him to appear before it today, and this is part of an ongoing investigation into allegations of massive corruption at the county government of MARSABIT, where companies owned by the senator and his wife have been adversely mentioned. There are two cases in this regard. In the first case, Senator Chute is under investigations for conflict of interest and alleged theft of public funds arising from tenders worth 365 million Kenya shillings that were fraudulently awarded to two companies that the senator owns together with his wife. These two companies are Blue Nile East Africa Limited, and the second company is called Midrock Water Drilling Company Limited. Preliminary investigations by the commission indicate that part of the money that was paid by the county government of MARSABIT to the two companies owned by the senator and his spouse was subsequently channeled to the sitting governor of MARSABIT County, and that is Mohamed Ali. In the second case, the senator is linked to embezzlement of public funds, again in fraudulent tenders worth 2 billion Kenya shillings that were awarded to his company called Midrock Water Drilling Company, and this is for the construction of Badasa Dam that is in MARSABIT County. That company, which was not in the first place not qualified for the tender award, has since received the payments for no services rendered. So the investigation is still ongoing after he finalizes the ongoing process of recording a statement and the interview by detectives. He will be allowed to go and may be required to come again as need arises. I also mentioned that this is one of the cases that EACC is pursuing, focusing on various state officials that are implicated in cases of conflict of interest. EACC has continued to emphasize that conflict of interest is a very big problem, especially in the county government. And that is one of the reasons why EACC is concerned about the conflict of interest bill. Because if we end up with a weak conflict of interest legislation, that means that conflict of interest, which is largely arising and perpetuated in the tender awards, will continue. If you look at the suspects that EACC has taken to court so far, including 10 governors, conflict of interest is one of the issues. Former Governor Waititu, together with his wife and daughter, are in court because of conflict of interest. Recently, Mwangi Wairia, his two wives and a brother-in-law in court because of conflict of interest. We have Oparanya, whose charges were approved by the DPP, but he has since obtained orders stopping the prosecution. Again, Governor Oparanya and his wives, conflict of interest. So that tells you that conflict of interest, particularly in procurement, accounts for over 90% of the mega corruption scandals that EACC deals with. And that is why we continue to urge Parliament. We will engage the Senate and the National Assembly to ensure that we can agree on a conflict of interest bill that will effectively address the challenges that we have. I will also want to clarify that after the investigation, if these allegations are confirmed to be true, besides recommending prosecution, EACC will file civil suit in court to recover in full any public money that may have been lost or fraudulently acquired. We have given a very comprehensive statement on that matter, but I wish to add that EACC remains firmly focused on the execution of its mandate.
EACC, Honorable Speaker, if you report something today to EACC, after 1 hour, somebody will call you from MARSABIT and say, oh, did you go to EACC? What did you report there? How would this person know? 500 kilometers from MARSABIT. It's definitely somebody who is in that office leaking that information. If you ask me today, it should be disbanded like yesterday, not today.
Propaganda gadhiisanii oo isa qabanii jala kee buusanii fula jala dhiyeessitu hin jedhanii waan dhara dubbatan. Namni waan dhara dubbatu beektaa durii beektaa Nairobi keessa hojjaatu waatu hattuun kaan hojjatu saalkaanii hojja muisi jedhanillee muisi jedhee nama dhibii maan qubitti qaba. Duuba warri propaganda gadhiise beektaa warri waan jedhu daan fagoo hin jedhu malee bachaan du'an hin jenne. Wanni marsabitee jira guyyaa kanarraa anatti fide namni nan qabne qaraa nubarwat warre wana kana halala jedhanii qarratti qorse waan kan cufin gaafatan hin dhageetayyuu duuba waan gaafatan kana wanni gaafatan Mambo County Marsabit nametu yaamanii gaafatanii nametu eegar yaamanii gaafatanii taanii uchunguzi tochanii dhageetayyuu uchunguzi tochanii nam kan gaafatanii warri hojii warra biisoo warri haqee hojjetaati nama qoosa qabullee maan akkasiin tochan propaganda warri gadhiisee oo isa qabanii warri Marsabit nu fedhu ka warri beeku malee ani fin harkaan qabu beeseen na kennanii nama ammaa muleedhan hin jiru hojii sala beesee akkasii na kennan nama ammaa muleedhan ani bengine jirum qarayyuu na qaban kwa sababu bengine nami beto fuda tadake na monga ano fuda du vengine umani fuda nusufama nami ko yaw fuda tanima duba kasi wonni iboni muhimu ni wari Marsabit be ko male nami wagafatani nami wana maken nami wana mdowal nami wajja nama wa khanu wanya tani wana tani wa na tufedu nami wana sun tuchudan taw county of kesa war county jatule ni gavana challa yo gavana nduri wana khen mejra yo wana gafatani isalle igafatamo akasu akasiri yo no la chwatu saate wali jela no widadi wari suna wari Marsabit len kamatu mele wadi be sara kabani akasi yudu bari propaganda ke dise oh ya kabani ya mantuchani wani sujudi propaganda sabeti nduge fatina ana mutana manuki jira dupachu jira amalle jumaine le jara bedi bunge kesatti corruption sundu pada buyana lakki sinjurtu previo ya kabani ni bore ma wan propaganda sunam ga isele kibimbenna ingertani beta oni toko nani dari wanjeru oh beta wan badasa hanis kabani oh beta wan beta conflict of interest pengine isa faksiron jala nyatani conflict of interest sun bona ma kanu dan dokavana nami ne kanu fule nam jalwani sa tindagetani
nekan
bilwa yo si wan county tate yo na ma wakhena nami na ma khenne abshiro yu kasma kasini oja wana gafata ni le sun gafata ni indageto tanta badasa wan badasa fa ni badasa kana gafata ni njurtu amale alkani guyelle antari tijiro ni sun kara kotini DMT kotini kesa shinde be sena basani sore jedhan borwa qoranii consent sai kennu eto wallage menne suni waan duroo be waan propaganda